Read my word on the hat, and I ain't doing no capping. Spoken word on the canvas, help me cut through all of this madness. Weak rappers take shots, but they miss, they ain't no Mavericks. Yeah, they did it all for status, but all they got was static. My mind is out of this stratosphere. We see the truth through a murky lens, but we homed in. Stay focused, man. They mind spinning like psychedelics. I'm taking off like propellers. They sleeping on us. Narcoleptic. Bring them back like ancient relics. This the holy omen. The truth hitting like a locomotive. Dear God, they just can't control us. They think it's sweet. Frozen yogurt. The Lord coming when you're comfy, cozy. Keep pushing, make them haters salty. I switch it up and pull a kamikaze. Middle finger at Illuminati. Lord, raise my seeds. If they ever stop me, it's on. When it's on, in it's on. Don't let them devils ever get you out your zone, out your zone. Stay strong, we in the middle of a storm, And this time you was born to get it on, get it on. Get it on, let's get it on. My soul bleeds, I don't perform. Slaying demons with these songs. So egregious when they come, so relieving when they done. So much jealousy, you blessing me, they'll never be your son. Yeah, you took me out the slums. Yeah, you rescued me, staring down the barrel of a gun. It's my testimony, so I keep a weapon on me. Baby, I'm a high stepper. You won't get the leverage on me. Keep it away. Quiet storms in vital form. Middle finger at Viacom. My footprints are lion's paw. Lions welcome my dialogue. Destroying you and your hired hogs and giving praise to the mighty God. When it's on, then it's on. Don't let them devils try to take you out your zone, out your zone. Stay strong, we in the middle of a storm, And it's time you was born to get it on, let's get it on. I get it on like Marvin Gaye, twist legs to the noonday. As long as we got this deuce say, and you juice say, I'm Cool J, but it's more than a crush. Making babies is more than some lust, and you will get more than a rush. People dying so the future with us. Spirits glide through this mutual touch, guaranteed to make you ooze and blush. The world ain't screwing enough. Feel the pressure while it's bubbling up. Let's make twins, baby, double or nothing. My offspring finna bring on the judge. Your offspring in the paper towel. Give a good lover she can rave about. Plus we all live about to build a nation. Sad standards keep trailblazers. I know they can't relate. Family is the real estate. Paint a picture, let me illustrate. Can't imitate, cross the line, you gon' seal your fate. It's on, then it's on. Don't let them devils try to take you out your zone, out your zone. Stay strong, we in the middle of a storm, And this time you was born to get it on, let's get it on. When it's on, then it's on. Don't let them devils ever take you out your zone, out your zone. Stay strong, we in the middle of a storm, And this time you was born to get it on, let's get it on for this. New breed to the world over. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Yeah, welcome to the Terror Dome. We in the gauntlets now. Straight warriors out here. Shout out to all the block runners that's teaching on the streets. The real bishops and priests. Let's get it. One way up, 6 million ways to die. You better choose one. Let's get it.
Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. If you like that particular song right there, it's called It's On. And I have not yet released that track right there. I just actually recorded that jump right there, and it is a banger. All praises to the Most High God. When I do release it, more than likely it's going to be on New Breed Music and Motivation. I'm going to be dropping a little EP, give y'all a little something. Yeah, I hope y'all like that. That's the first time y'all hearing that joint right there. I see y'all rolling in the stream pretty quick. His will is real is in the house. Somebody said, Breed with the blank. You took it too. This gonna be an entry when the time comes. This is fire. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I see Lacana Cobbs in there. Carrie's in the house. Carla Smith, Uncle Sam. I see Natalie's in the house. J2 Solid, Brooke Harmon, Jay Amando, Andrew Kraft, Jamie Rios, King C3. Coming through, coming through. Finna give some of y'all that spiritual voltage that you signed up for. Yeah, y'all hear that? That's the spiritual voltage that you signed up for. Y'all know I got this daggone stream deck working. Shout out to Abaya Adonai for helping me set this joint up. Man, we're going to get it in today. Man, there's a lot going on in the world. There's a whole lot of mandates taking place. Nationwide mandates when it comes to the workers of America, the working class citizens, the brothers and sisters that pretty much hold this country up. And it seems that they're being forced to make a choice at this current time between a medical decision and their very livelihood. And I got a lot of different people asking me in my inbox, Breed, how do we maneuver in a society that seemed to have turned tyrannical? It's almost like you got some puppet masters, you got some government officials that then straight up went rogue and decided that they're going to start an authoritarian government right underneath our noses. And they're going to force people to do something or they won't have livelihood. So you got a lot of brothers asking me, a lot of sisters asking me, they in the inbox, they like, Breed, like, what do we do in this situation? You know? And I'm not going to talk about what choices one should make. But what I am going to talk about is the choice being your choice. See, I'm one who believes in the Constitution. I believe if it's your body, it's your choice, right? And the Bible also promotes those same ideas. So that's just my standpoint on it. But what I will say is, if you are one who choose not to make those certain decisions, I want to give you some words of motivation. I want to give you some words of encouragement in this very tough time. And I want to go to those scriptures that help y'all. And all of the brothers and sisters who may be struggling with their decisions at this current moment, I want y'all to be able to come on the stream tonight. And I want the system. I want media. I want the so-called powers that be to see the struggles that the people got to go through. Meaning, I want y'all to be able to state your claim to what's going on at your workplace. All right. And how are you feeling? And what do you think about these mandates? You know, this is for the working class citizens right now. This particular stream is for all working class citizens. So America can see how the people feel about these mandates. All right. Because it's important. For those who don't know, this particular platform in any social media platform is public gatherings. This is where we take to the streets, since people don't literally take to the streets anymore. I see Deasia in the house. She says she already left her job. You see, it's people already leaving their jobs. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And again, I'm no medical physician. I don't claim to be. I don't even want to speak in regards to what people's choices should be. I don't even want to go that deep into it. But this is specifically for those who decided that it's their body and it's their choice. All right. Now, I'm going to be giving y'all an open opportunity to come in tonight. But first and foremost, you know, I want to start this stream off by pretty much breaking down the father of lies, the enemy, Satan. I want to break down the beast and the nature of the beast. And I find this very important. Let's start off in some scriptures, right? Let's go to John chapter 8, verse 44. And it reads, "Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. He's a liar and the father of it. Now, those who control this society, those who control these governments, we're talking about the Caesars. We're talking about those who control the modern day Roman Empire. They are liars, ladies and gentlemen. Their father, the devil, is the father of lies. Listen, you can put a list together, right? That will be astonishing of how many hoax, fabricated stories, media proxies, propaganda, and straight up lies that your mainstream media have came up with. I mean, you can write a whole novel about how many lies they made. And matter of fact, there's plenty of people who've made these novels and these stories and these historical relevant books. Shout out to brothers like Jim Mars, who exposed the quote unquote Illuminati and all facets of it. Shout out to Jim Mars, who also exposed the secret societies and the secrets behind Masonry. And I find those particular books very important. Somebody said the devil got his back against the wall. Prophecies are being fulfilled. Christ is coming. Rejoice, Israel. Absolutely. Listen, we need to understand the devil, he's a damn liar. Everything that comes out of his mouth is an utter lie. It's all hypocrisy. All right. I mean, everything from the damn moon landing. I mean, everything from all these human experiments that they put on the people, the Tuskegee experiments, you know, they had to lie to the people. Correct. So let's just understand that if you are one who are in the Christian church and your pastor is trying to sway your personal decisions or your opinions towards government, towards big pharma, towards the powers that be, then your pastor is also a liar. They've lied long enough. Now, let's go to Revelations chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Oh, yeah. It says the fearful, the unbelieving. So what does that mean? If you are afraid, if you scared out here, that fear will set a snare for yourself. That fear will set a snare. So it's talking about those who are unbelieving, those who are whoremongers, those who are caught up in whoredom, those who believe lies, those who are afraid. The Bible ain't playing no games. It's telling you exactly who ain't going to make it to the kingdom to come. All right. Now let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 13. And it reads, for such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into apostles of Christ. So a lot of your preachers in the pulpit, they don't want to lose their funding. They don't want to lose their church house. They don't want to lose that bag that they've been making. They're not going to tell you to put your trust in the Most High. They're not going to tell you to gear your focus to the Creator and rely on Him for all your needs and your wants. They're going to tell you whatever they got to tell you to keep the machine running, to make sure that they get in that bag. They want to make sure they can keep sliding across the stage talking about money, 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 right? They want to continue to fleece the flock and tickle your ears. They have transformed themselves to bishops of Christ, but they're actually deceitful. They're liars. All right. Somebody said the Lord will sit his people on a rock, especially during these forced mandates. That's a fact. Somebody said it's straight up New Jack City right now. They need no Brown. Yep. Facts though. Somebody said we must speak our truth even if it leads to death. Agreed. Now let's go. Now, the scriptures tell us in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, there have no temptation taken you, but such as common to man. But God is faithful, whom will not suffer you to be tempted above that which you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Now, I understand there's a lot of temptations out there. There's a lot of things that you want to hold on to in this society. There's a lot of perks that this particular culture have bribed you with. There's a lot of things that you feel liberated to have. But sometimes you got to be willing to take a step back, ladies and gentlemen, and understand that there's no temptation that's common to man. All of the prophets, everyone have been tempted with some type of incentive. Everyone have. Some people are being tempted by those who they're very close to. There's some people that you're very close to, and you don't want to lose those people. You don't want to lose them, so they're pressuring you to do certain things, and they're speaking out against your personal decisions to walk away from certain places because you don't want to adhere to some of these guidelines that a lot of these companies are coming up with. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm only going to speak for those who are choosing not to do certain things. And I apologize that y'all got to read in between the lines so much, but y'all go ahead and listen and work with me because y'all know how these platforms are. We don't want to trigger no unneeded attention. And also, y'all go ahead and get the thumbs up on this stream. Make sure you hitting the thumbs up. Let's make sure we can break the mold with this shadow ban that's going on. Now, allow us to continue. We're going to actually share the, I'm going to share my screen with y'all, okay? Let's share some news. Let's share some news here. Now, let's go. We're going to none other than Sleepy Joe. We're going to Sleepy Joe, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this particular video clip just aired just to prove more that we're becoming an authoritarian, tyrannical society. And you got Joe Biden coming out the woodworks talking about their patience are running thin. I couldn't believe he said that. Their patience are running thin when it comes to this decision. I said, no. He didn't say that. His patience are running thin. Now, I want you to pay attention to the tone of our United States president. And I want you to think about why this is happening the way it's happening. I'm going to play this particular clip and I'm going to react. All right.
Tonight, I'm asking each of you to reach out to your unvaccinated patients over the next 2 weeks and make a personal appeal to them to get the shot. America needs your personal involvement in this critical effort. My message to unvaccinated Americans is this: what more is there to wait for? What more do you need to see? We've made vaccinations free, safe, and convenient.
Come on, Georgie. We gave your hamburgers. We gave your French fries. What else do you need? Do you need Jordans? That's it right there. Come on, Georgie. We giving you everything. We got PlayStation 5s down here? Come on, man. They're desperate.
Tonight, I'm asking each of you to reach out to your unvaccinated patients over the next 2 weeks and make a personal appeal to them to get the shot. America needs your personal involvement in this critical effort. My message to unvaccinated Americans is this: what more is there to wait for? What more do you need to...
We gave you Vax that thing up. We gave you joints for jabs. I mean, damn, what more do you need? We gave y'all some blunts. We gave y'all Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme, Shake Shack. I mean, what more do you need to see from us? Or I remember that Joe Biden, the same one that said, if you ain't black, if you ain't vote for me, you ain't black. This the same guy right here. The Crypt Keeper himself. Goodness gracious.
See, we've made vaccinations free, safe, and convenient.
Let's go back again.
See, we've made vaccinations free, safe, and convenient. The vaccine is FDA approval. Over 200 million Americans have gotten at least one shot.
Yeah. How many of us believe in that? I need to see these people personally, but don't let the fact checkers come and get me. But that sounds comical to me. Let's continue.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us. So please do the right thing.
That man said his patience is running thin. Wow. Since when are we not free in our country to make our own decisions? Since when? Listen, this society is desperate to hold on to the righteous and the chosen. Now, I want y'all to understand something about America and any powerful reigning country in the world. It's something I want y'all to understand. Listen, the power of God's people, the chosen, the Most High's people, the elected, that's what keeps these places fueled and moving. We do. Our very essence, our presence, our work ethic. We keep this place afloat. Do you understand that, ladies and gentlemen? So now those who are not willing to support this Babylonian system is being left with a choice. So they can see who they have and who they don't have. That's the time we in right now. So right now in this current time, those who take their energy, the energy of the chosen and the righteous, and facilitate their energy into building their own kingdom, their own, I would say, wealth, their own mentality, their own work, and work for themselves, then things are going to change. Because guess what? We've been the ones keeping their system up the whole time. It's been us. Everything that we know how to do, we should be using it for ourselves. Now, I've been preaching this for a while. If it's things that you know how to do, you got to basically institute that into your own life. Y'all don't understand. You are a walking, talking conglomerate. This message is for the chosen, those who have the Most High. You are a walking, talking conglomerate. Can't nothing stop you. The Most High God, he blesses you to the point where everything you touch will turn into gold. Everywhere you walk, the streets will be laced for you. All of the materials that you need, the Most High God will bless you with it. All you got to do is make the right choice. All you got to do is make the right choice. We the ones that built this for them. When you go down to Las Vegas and you look at all of the bright lights and you look at all of the buildings and you look at all of the sky rises and you look at all of the beauty and the infrastructure, you built it. It was all off of us. Anywhere that we are placed in captivity at becomes great. Anywhere the children of Israel is placed in captivity becomes great. So what happens when we unplug? What happens when we unplug? They collapse. And somebody said it right. It sounds like Biden is taking a page out of Hitler's book. I mean, goodness, you can't force the people to do anything. Since when have we become a communist society? Since when? We're not communist China. You can't tell people what they're going to do. The key word is man when you're talking about mandates. The Most High God always gives you a choice in life. You always have a choice in life, period. Christian Prepper, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, God willing, my friends and I started a company where we turned styrofoam into a sustainable food source through super worms and aquaponics. Wow, that's interesting. And I seen other people sending super chats. I apologize for missing your super chats. I thank you, highly appreciate you for the support. Thank you for that, Christian. Somebody said the Most High wants us sober and pure and in white apparel. Carry your book and take heed to commandments. God bless the children of the Most High. Absolutely. Devon says always have a choice. Yes. And if you are bold, pardon me, let me see. And if you are told anything else, the devil is a liar, right? The devil always want to make it seem like you have no options. He's always cunning and conniving with his tongue. But you got to be fearless in this day and age. Let's talk about some of these worldwide mandates. I'm going to share my screen with y'all again to go to old Sleepy Joe talking about these nationwide work mandates. All right. All right, let's see. And make sure y'all get the thumbs up on this stream. Deasia Basin, thank you for the $50 contribution. Says he is a God of promise. Trust him and acknowledge him as your source. He could do all things. Absolutely. Thank you for that, sister. Appreciate you. Now I would like y'all to look up at the screen. And this is ABC News, and it reads, Biden announces sweeping mandates affecting millions of workers. Biden announces new mandates for millions of people. Now, I want y'all to hear these mandates because this is affecting a whole lot of people. And that's why this evening we're going to have people come on the stream and we're talking about working class citizens who are forced to make choices, even those who may be dwindling or have certain worries and concerns and would like to be basically coached into making a decision that they feel suits them the best. All right.
COVID cases surging and deaths now 5 times higher than just a month ago. President Biden is requiring tens of millions more Americans to get vaccinated.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
Hold on, man. Hold on. What did he just say? Let's run that back. He didn't say what I think he said. Hold up.
To get vaccinated.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin. And your refusal has cost.
I'm killing y'all with the sound effects tonight. I mean, who this man think he is? He do look like RoboCop, though. Have you ever seen RoboCop without the helmet on? Have y'all ever seen RoboCop without the helmet on? Tell me Joe Biden don't look like RoboCop. Get out of here. And our patience is wearing thin. Get out of here. These yellow belly, spineless man really coming at people like that. He got to be crazy as hell out of his out.
Cost all of us. This is not about freedom or personal choice.
This is not about freedom or personal choice. Yo, he didn't just say that. He didn't just say this ain't about freedom or personal choice. So we live in an authoritarian, communist society now. So now let me get this right. It's a straight tyranny. It's not about freedom and a personal choice. You have got to be kidding me. Says who? Says the devil? The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. Somebody say he look like the guy from the Jetsons. Y'all gotta be stopped. Man, come on, man. Let's continue to play this, man.
Protecting yourself and those around you.
The president is ordering nearly all federal workers and employees of contractors that do business with the federal government get vaccinated within 75 days, eliminating their option to be tested instead of getting shots. Employees who refuse could be punished, even fired.
If you want to work with the federal government and do business with us, get vaccinated.
While initially reluctant to issue mandates, the president's aggressive new plan requires vaccinations for 17 million healthcare workers at hospitals and other sites that receive Medicare or Medicaid funding. President Biden's now pressuring private companies too, directing the Labor Department to require businesses with 100 or more employees ensure their workers are fully vaccinated or provide a negative test each week. A move that...
Yo, that is crazy. That is absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. That's any company with over 100 employees, which is pretty much practically every company. What companies don't have over 100 employees? So every company with over 100 employees, they're either going to go ahead and get the you know what, or they will have to endure testing every week, every week to every 2 weeks. Yo, that is insane, bro. Now I want y'all to think about that, right? They telling you in order to work for them that either you're gonna have to make a medical decision that may be against your will, or you'll be forced to have a Q-tip shoved through your nasal passages on a weekly basis. Yo, you can't make this up, bro. Notoriety Public Hub by Tina Strange. Thank you for the $20 contribution. Highly appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this work. Country Boy said, New Breed, I took heed to that scripture you quoted last year. Sell your cloak and buy a sword. I'm raising chickens, selling chickens and eggs. I'm one of 5 wise virgins, not the 5 foolish. Absolutely. I feel you, brother. It's good that you preparing. That's what's up. Somebody said Biden, one of the many millions of the Pope, Vatican, and behind it all. Ezra Rod, thank you for the $1.49 super sticker. Highly appreciate you. And here's the crazy part. There's no fight back. There's no pushback. There's no public outrage. And I'm not here to promote any public outrage. I'm just shocked that we're in the land of the free and the home of the brave, supposedly, but there's no pushback. All of these working class citizens, there's no rallies. I don't see no type of protest, no nothing. This is crazy to me. But this is how I know we living in them days, man. We at the end of this. There's no doubt about that. Let's continue.
The White House estimates will impact 80 million Americans. Companies that do not comply could face fines. The White House anticipating lawsuits.
We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated co-workers.
All of it as approval of the president's hand.
Could you imagine how much division is in the workplace? Could you imagine how much pressure is in a lot of these workplaces? And I know y'all know because a lot of people watching this have not yet became entrepreneurs. A lot of people who are watching this have not yet took their Damascus road and unplugged from the matrix and decided to rely on their creator. So, I know a lot of y'all are dealing with this firsthand. And that's why I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from y'all today to tell me, like, what is your work environment like? What is going on? I want the social media platforms to see how the American people think. How the American people are feeling about all of this. Somebody said my coworkers look at me like I'm crazy for not getting it. Wow. And there's a lot of people who are going to decide to do something that they really don't want to do, all for a paycheck. I feel like a lot of people in this day and age will sell their souls for a paycheck. Cassandra says there is no outrage because they are not going to televise the revolt either way. You may be right about that, Cassandra. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Yeah, you're right about that. But being one who lives in a major city and travels, you would think you would see this just being out. Trust me, I mean, I would think if it was popping off, everybody who lived near a major city would see it popping off. They wouldn't have no choice but to cover what's going on. It'll be too much cell phone footage. It'll be too much people showing that people are like turning up because of this. Yeah, but there's a lot of people who would sell their souls for a job. Think about this. You would sell your soul just to work for somebody. You will sell your soul just to work for somebody. Somebody said the day YouTube go off. I guess you're trying to say that I do YouTube for a living. So if YouTube go off, I gotta suffer. I mean, listen, I don't live focusing on or relying on anything but my creator. Let's make that clear. And matter of fact, for that comment, we're gonna go ahead and block you. Yeah. Matter of fact, you thought you was funny. You thought it was cool to come in my stream and just talk reckless, right? And now you got to be sent off to the abyss and thrown out. Like, how it feel to get thrown out of somebody's live stream? I mean, think about that. You came in here playing games and thought it was cool. You thought it was fly. That's what we do to trolls. Get them on up out of here. But anyway, there's a lot of work from home jobs. And to be honest with you, I feel like jobs are something that you are supposed to infiltrate to learn what you can take from it and utilize it on your own. I've always thought about jobs that way. When I'm working a job, I always think to myself, like, what am I doing here that I can apply to my life? What am I going to do here that, I can use to benefit me and my family? Every job I ever worked at, it was always a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said there's no revolt in NYC. Wow. See, those are major places. New Life says, why would a protest? What would a protest do to help our current situation? We are uncharted territories and only God can stop it. Yeah, you're right about that. But in the midst of all of that that's going on right now, if you want to know what protests and picketing can do, you got to understand what happened in in Afghanistan. These people took over their government in a week. So you can't say what can and can't happen when the people come together. You can't say what can and can't happen if the people came together. Yeah, somebody said it's good to work for yourself. That's a fact. Let me continue to play this. It's a little more left.
Handling of the virus has dropped since he expressed confidence about the pandemic 2 months ago.
Today, we're closer than ever to declaring our independence from a deadly virus.
The president tonight.
We're in the tough stretch, and it could last for a while.
And the TSA is doubling fines for airline passengers who refuse to mask up.
If you break the rules, be prepared to pay. And by the way, show some respect.
Hold up, what? Hey, man, you better take some of that damn bass out your voice. Somebody cave your damn chest in. Who he talking to? Like, hold up, yo. Hold up. Who is he talking to, y'all?
Show some respect.
Hold up. You ain't had that energy for the damn Taliban. Nah, man. Nah, man. You ain't had that damn energy for the Taliban. You gonna come off like that?
Line
Hold up,
passengers
man.
who refuse to mask up.
If you break the rules, be prepared to pay. And by the way, show some respect.
Peter, the White House wants to make at-home testing more widely available. How do they plan to do it?
Yeah, Lester, that's right. President Biden tonight announcing the federal government is teaming up with Walmart, Amazon, and Kroger to sell at-home rapid tests at a cheaper price.
That man said, look, y'all better show some respect. No, man. No, he didn't come off like that, bro. Somebody said even they laughed at him. No, that was my sound effect, bro. That's crazy. Your man did that, though. All right, let's go.
Beginning this week.
Hey, that's what's going on right now. That is what's going on right now, man. I mean, since when have we become a damn tyrannical society? Since when? You know, listen. Right now, we got to shine our light. Right now, we got to rely on our creator. There's a lot of people being affected by this. And I want to give some words of motivation. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, don't take your own skills for granted. Don't take your ability to survive for granted. And don't take the Most High for granted. You got to have faith in this day and age. In the days of old, there was a lot of uncertainty. There was a lot of uncertainty in the days of old. And we're living in those times now where everything is uncertain. Everything is uncertain. So you got to be prepared to take losses. You got to be prepared to strive. It just is what it is. Those are the times you living in. It ain't worth your soul. You got people out here selling their soul just to work for somebody, man. That's not a good deal at all. That's how you know Satan running out of time. Anytime a soul is required for a job. Not your soul is required for riches and fame and notoriety and success, but now you got people's souls required just to be subservient to somebody else's business. It doesn't make sense. And that's why I've been teaching what I've been teaching a while. That's why I went and visited Black Wall Street. Excuse me. That's why I met up with a lot of entrepreneurs. That's why I constantly push Black businesses. That's why I constantly preach that we need to do it on our own and come together and support our interests. I've constantly taught that over the last couple years. And I hope that people are finally taking heed to what I've been teaching. Spencer Knight, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, I think the same, bro, because I don't want to work for anybody anymore. Facts, though. Deasia, thank you for the $10 contribution. Says, love the new sound effects. Thank you, sis. Highly appreciate it. Noy says, Joe is trying to break the economy. Hey, it's bigger than Joe. It's bigger than Democrats and Republicans. It's bigger than what we see before us. Democrats and Republicans, they two wings on the same decrepit bird. Understand that. They're practicing a Hegelian dialect against the people. It's just two sides to toss us to and fro, to have people debating on Democrat, Republican, conservative, liberal. Listen, I don't get caught up in those type of discussions because at the end of the day, when you check the history of those people, it is what it is. Those people, they work for the same team. Hold on. Somebody in the chat says, see, man, you know, I got to just keep on throwing out blocks. New breed, you look like you need some money, brother. Oh man, I had to block. I gotta do some more blocking. Damn, I ain't even want to have to do that to him, man. But damn. I mean, it's like you can't really come in here and just be talking crazy. It's like, don't you know that you're in the midst of the Most High's chosen people? We all in here trying to get edification, and then you got to come in here and just talk crazy for no reason. Like, what's the purpose? What's the reason? To try to knock off the focus and the balance. Like, people don't even want to have to do this to y'all. You coming in people's chats. Damn. I'm just saying. The block game is strong. Man, but you know what we doing? We letting people in the chat, man. I want y'all to be able to discuss what's going on at your jobs, what you got going on at your workplaces, maybe some things that I can say to help y'all as an individual who made a decision some time back when some of these mandates was coming out and to make certain decisions, right? Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share the link. I want the people to be able to make it through this. So iron sharpens iron. We can help each other get through this situation. All right. Yeah, somebody said I want to call about my work. Yeah, you'll be able to come on the screen. If you want to be, I would recommend that you cam up. It makes for a better show. So I will be getting those who are cammed up first. All right. If I see you on camera first, you'll be on there. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Y'all give me one moment. Let's hit the invite there. All right, cool. All right, so you got the link to the stream in the chat. Those who decide to cam up, you'll get first access. And then I'll get to those who are on audio. Somebody said, it's just sad the way people getting on here talking ish. Don't listen, stay asleep. Yeah, it is sad. You're right. All right, so I see Tanisha in the chat. Hey, shalom, sis. How you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I love your channel. I love subscribing your channel. I just turn to your channel. I
Okay.
love the
Oh,
fact that you speak a lot of positivity, and these mandates are crazy, man. These
right.
mandates are really, really crazy. I think Brother Riz, I think he have no rally. I think in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
But in this IG page is got censored. If they don't know, I'm giving this IG page. It's called Got Censored because they banned him a lot of times because he was speaking a lot of truth to power
Oh
about
yeah.
the vaccines. Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna stack up on water, beans, food, all that. It just
Absolutely.
we live in the Bible's times. It's like the righteous versus the wicked, like you said.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
The
So
righteous, yeah, the
are you
righteous versus the wicked.
are you dealing with are you working?
Yeah, but not not federal though.
Okay,
But
it's
it
not
just is scary because me and being disabled person, a lot of people can't take those COVID-19 vaccines. That's the problem that they not asking questions. And I'm going to school. They mandate for the school. I mean, for my college to take it. I'm like, I'm not taking that. You don't know what my medical history are. I don't know if I'm going whether live or die, and I can't sell my soul, to get the vaccine. My soul is pure.
right. But listen,
Monetary, yeah.
hold on. Let me just stop you for a second.
Okay.
Tanisha, we trying to use keywords, like we trying to stop using that word on here. That's why I haven't been saying straight up what it is like that. If you notice the way I've been saying it, because we can't, that word, what it'll do is it'll trigger an algorithm and YouTube will go ahead and they'll try to shut my stream down and things like that.
Okay. I
So
mean, what's the word? That way I won't say it again.
Yeah, you could just say jab or anything, but if you
Okay,
use it,
jab.
yeah, you could,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah, okay.
but what I wanted to really focus on is individuals who may be dealing with making that life altering decision whether or not they want to stay at their job, their 9 to 5 or not, because they're going through certain mandates. So everybody
Right.
I want to let on, I want to make sure they're able to speak of what's going on at their workplace. All right. So
Okay,
I
because
appreciate
I live
I
in
appreciate
California, so
right.
they already,
Yeah, I
they
appreciate
already
you calling
mandated.
in, but I kind of want to stick to that because I want to, basically help those who may need the help to make a decision at their job. So, but I
Okay,
do
yeah, and
appreciate
I
you
just sit in that school too, and I decided I'm not getting the jab on me from my school. I'm not doing that.
right. Well, stay in the faith, sister, and remain strong and everything. Thank you for
I
calling
will.
in. I appreciate you. All
Okay.
right. Thank you,
All
sister.
right.
All right. So, JoJo, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, I quit my no mask narcissist job. First thing, hold on, let me see. First of the year, working on my entrepreneurship and higher calling. Now with the Father. Absolutely. Y'all praises. And thank you for your support, brother. Appreciate that. All right. So we're gonna let Noise in. How you doing, Noise?
How's it going, New Breed? I'm a
Oh,
huge
well.
fan, by the way. I've been listening to you for the past year, man. Like, you really are part of like my awakening. You know what I'm saying? That I've
Bless.
had last year. Just a huge revelation, man. But it really concerns me of how that I live in a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah type of society. Because I'm in California as well. You know, I'm in LA. You know, over here in LA, it's really hard to be holy. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
really feel this dark atmosphere that's above me. You know what I'm saying? And I really just come on your platform and just kind of like, hoping that one day you'll talk about, communism and how, like, the people of the Most High suffered under communism, as well as, communism that happened back in Africa, you know what I'm saying, and back in the Holy Lands and whatnot, because a lot of people died, especially when you notice the fact that it's a very, I would say, satanic, but it's a very godless system. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Right.
these people are very bastardized.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. And based on what the president is saying, you can see that we under a tyrannical communist society. And anytime communism is implemented in any type of culture, it always starts off with socialism first. It's like they want to socialize us and they want media to be the court of public opinion. And they want that to be the narrative for how we live. So basically, something doesn't even have to be passed through law books anymore. It don't have to be constitutional. It don't have to be passed through rights. The idea is to dumb the people down to the point where we don't believe we even have rights. And that's why, I'm totally in support of freedom. And I do speak on that, although I don't consider myself being a Republican or a right wing or a conservative. Listen, freedom comes from the Most High, our Creator. And they want us to focus on right wing, left wing, conservative, liberal, Democrat. No, it's only one way up. It's
What I
6 million,
find
6
what I
million ways to fall, one way up. Yeah.
what I find so hilarious is the Republican Party is supposed to be the party of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Conserving all the traditions of the Most High, but obviously, they're just devils themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like all these
Absolutely.
rhinos that we have that have just been working. Like people like George Bush, like they are pieces of S. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I mean, hey, they all playing for the same team. They just want to keep the people thinking inside that conspiracy, that left and right wing. They want us going back and forth, but we got to think higher than that. If we
And
thinking on our Creator, we'll make it.
And one last thing before I go, I just want to say, like I've been looking at the World Economic Forum, and it seems like the way they're trying to go at everything, it's like they're trying to have. I mean, like at the end of the goal, they're trying to like depopulate the Earth, which is basically Satan's agenda, right? In which they're basically trying to preserve the leftover slaves, and I really feel like those leftover slaves fit the description of Antifa, because Antifa is a white supremacist organization. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, it's a lot to look out for. But I'm glad you know what's going on, brother. Your eyes are open.
Yeah,
So
no, you were a part of it, bro. Thank you for helping me.
bless you, family. All praises to the Most High. I'm gonna get to a couple more guests. Appreciate you
God
for
bless
showing up. All right, bless you. Peace. All right, blessings, blessings. We got a lot of people loaded in the queue. So LT, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, brother. Thank you for
Hello.
letting me join in tonight.
Most
Can you guys
definitely.
hear
Nice to
me?
meet you.
Oh,
Yes.
nice to meet you guys. I really wanted to express this. My job recently, it was like literally last week, they sent out a mass email to all of the employees. And literally, we have been getting harassed by team leaders every day. I mean, literally, I got an email today at work. Are you getting vaccinated? And I sent in a religious exemption. Do you know that they are not accepting a religious exemption on my job? I
Wow.
literally, and it like one of my coworkers, she took off some time from work since they sent the email. And now I just feel like a lot of my coworkers, like we all work from home. And they're saying, regardless whether you work from home, if you're in the office, you must be vaccinated. And when I tell you, before we left the job, one of my bigger, higher up managers, she asked me personally, she said, where is God in all of this? Where is God in all of this pandemic? And she's literally been the one sending me email almost every day. Have you gotten a vaccination? Have you sent an exemption? And I feel like she knows that I've sent in a religious exemption, and she just wants to like harass me on the job.
Right, right. You know,
And
and how long you been there?
I've been working there for 3 years now, but I've been in the healthcare field because I do medical billing and coding. So I've been working in the field for some time, but honestly, I just recently got my LLC, so I'm looking to venture off. I'm
Right,
probably
I understand. Yeah, and I'm glad you got an open mind and understanding that there's more options out there for you. You know, like
absolutely.
I encourage everybody that if you got other options, take those options. Well, you always have another option. You always have another
Absolutely.
option, even if the option is losing something at that time. Because if we claim
Yes.
that we of the Most High, we can't show a form of godliness and deny His power. Like He can do a lot for us, man. We just got to take a leap of faith sometimes, because the Most High is never going to make you do something that you can't live with, that you can't sleep with, that is tearing your soul apart. He would never make you do that. So He's always going to look out for you. We just living in a time where we got to make the right choices. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wise and
absolutely.
discerning of all things, testing everything, you know.
Mhm.
And it just
For sure.
reminds me, like you said, close out. And I've been really looking at Second Timothy, the 3rd chapter. And like you said, that there's a form of godliness, because some of my coworkers, they profess to be, you know, of the faith, but a lot of them have been pressed and they've gone on to get the vaccination. I've just been shocked. Like, wow.
Wow. And it's like we don't know if they're gonna ever be the same after that. That's the crazy part about it all. It's like,
I
whoa,
know.
you walk out that office, got a little patch on your arm. It's like, whoa, you really just went and did that for a paycheck? Really?
Yes.
I'm not here to judge nobody for their personal medical decisions. Whatever you do, it's on you. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. I ain't gonna do that for no job. It ain't happening like that. I'd rather be on the streets than do that. To be frank with you. But
Indeed. Indeed.
absolutely. Yeah, somebody said we're gonna call it jabulation. Yeah, let's call it jabulation.
I appreciate
Because we can't we got to stop using that word, because I don't want them to trigger nothing. Honestly, this stream may go on Patreon. So if y'all not following me on Patreon, y'all go over there. Matter of fact, let me do some branding real quick, sis. Let me get all my information up. Boom, there y'all go. This is how to reach me if certain streams don't stay up, y'all. This is how y'all reach me. I'm right here on Instagram, newbreed404, patreon.com/newbreed. And there's that info. So in case the stream don't stay up. All right. All praises. But I thank you for giving people words of
Absolutely. I
encouragement.
appreciate you having me on, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you, sister. Thanks for coming
Absolutely.
on. All
Thanks
right.
for having me on.
Have a blessed evening. All right. All right. See, Joshua, shalom, Mark. How you doing?
Shalom, bro. What's going on?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's good to see you. You know, that
For sure.
First video I watched was why your family and friends is moving different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that video. Yeah.
Ooh, man, I
Hey,
was like, who is this?
hey, now we seeing full fledged why they moving different. Something was on the horizons, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yep.
This is what happened. So I'm at work and I don't have a problem wearing the mask. I'm like, it's okay. So
hmm
I'm at work and I'm noticing people are starting to take pictures of me without my mask. They're coming in harassing me. Like, why don't you get the jab? Why don't you get the jab? I'm like, bro, I don't want to get it. Like people who come in every day are telling me, get this. They're taking pictures of me. They're just doing
Mm.
a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. So
Wow.
then I moved stores because I was having problems with some of the management there. I ended up moving
Mhm.
stores. And when I got there, some people told me they were sick. The very next week, they all got the you know what. They told me they were sick. The very next week, I went to the hospital and found out that I had it. I had the vid.
Right. Oh, they tested you?
Yeah. I went to the hospital though because I wasn't.
Was you sick? Oh,
Yes.
you were sick?
Yes. So they gave it to me. But everyone there already had the you know what. So I'm like, okay, like I don't know. I'm gonna take some time off and like it was just weird, bro. I don't know how to feel about it. But I know God was showing me like, cause I had dreams about this happening and all that. So I know God was showing me like, this is what's gonna happen, and He prepared me for that throughout years up to this point.
Right. All praises, man, that you know, but you beat it though.
Yeah, I beat it, and
So it ain't no
oh, I can't hear you. Nope, I can't hear you. Ooh, so what happened? Oh man, I can't hear you, man. Hmm, here they go, messing with the chat. Mm-mm. Ooh. Hmm. I still can't hear you. I will say this though, you know exactly when they mess with the chat and what I was about to say. That information is important because you definitely can't beat it. So don't let them trigger you into doing anything. Exactly. You know what? All right, bro. I see you, man. Try to get some other people on here.